Hello everybody, Artisan Loom here with another tutorial of my original design that I just made today. I just love it so much. I just thought I would go ahead and get it out there. The colors I used in this was, I had some extra jet black cylindric. I don't have a lot, but I had enough to do the border, so I used that with some 6/0 seed beads and some spacer beads. I also used Persian black that was butted up against the border, and also metallic gold. And then I alternated two colors that are super similar. I don't know if you can tell here. There's the white silks and the white sweets. So it looks white in the center, but it just gives it a little texture. You can tell it in person more so than under the pictures. So anyhow, that's what I'm going to show you how to do, and I just put this nice brooch on the front. So, and this design is perfect if you want to put like a some sort of extension on, like a clasp. What do you call those? Magnetic clasp that Lila's Gigi usually puts on hers. She likes hers to be about this far open so that it would be the perfect length. And so it is a bit shy of a full wrap. If you want to do it end to end, you might want to go about 2 and, I don't know, a quarter high on a third length, but I think it's fine. And then I will put like a small extension here. Okay, so for this I'm only going to do the 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Yes, 4 colors. But this is the pin bar set up. Okay, it's 5 pin bars. Your first 2 and your last 2 are at the same height. Then you drop down 1 in the center, and it's going to go 2 full loom lengths long. I think we might stop like 1 pin bar shy from the top, but you'll see what I'm talking about. But I went ahead and I'm going to use, the phone cut me off, but I'm going to use the the bronze LE. I really like that color, and now that they've gotten rid of all the good colors, I'm kind of limited on what I'd like to use. They got rid of jet black cylindric, which it wasn't an LE color, but still. They got rid of that. They got rid of the LE Frost. They got rid of the gold mint. They got rid of, I mean, all the good colors. So now I'm kind of stuck with what I like to use on my borders. So I'm going to use the LE bronze. And I took a 6/0. Hopefully this is, yeah, a 6/0 seed bead in the center and 2 spacer beads on the end. And you need 10 of those if you're going to do it that way. If not, then you don't have to bead this at all. And then we're going to do every other band will be a plain band, but I'm going to alternate the beaded bands between these and just a 6/0 white seed bead. Okay, so go ahead and pick your colors and we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off with a LE bronze going out to the left for the border, going out to the right, and then you're just going to follow it up. What I'm going to do is a plain band here, and then I am going to do just the regular seed bead one, as I'm going to bead it with the seed bead. Then I'm going to do a plain band and then a beaded band, but we'll do this beaded band. Okay, I'm going to alternate between these two beaded bands. Okay, so then a plain band and then a white seed bead, plain band, and then this beaded band. Okay, so you're going to do that to the top, and you're going to do the mirror image, same thing as far as where the beads go. You're going to do the exact same one all the way to the end. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our triangles, and basically they're going to go like this, just like so. So on the other, so what I'm going to do to make it easier for me and faster is I'm just going to do a single chain going up right here, because it goes a little faster for me. And then I'll take my, where's my hook? I'm going to have to lean across the table to get my hook. Okay, so from here on, then I'll go like this. Just grab it and pull it over. It's just faster and it keeps the bands from twisting as much. At least I'm hoping that's the case. So you're going to do that triangle pattern going up. And this is what I'm using as Egyptian gray, if you didn't know. And I'm just going to do the single chain going up on this side as well. It's just faster. And then I'm going to pull the hook, grab it just like so. A lot of times I'll hold this side so it keeps it in place. And you're just going to do that the entire way up the loom. I forgot to tell you where to stop up here. We stopped 3 from the top, okay? Only because it was, I could have went up one more, but I wanted to make it even as far as how I put the beads on. And so I stopped 3 pegs from the top, went over to the right, and then up in the center and did the same thing over here. Okay, sorry about that. But you can go ahead and finish your triangles going up. So I did my triangles going all the way up, and this is what it should look like at the top. Ends right here, right here. Okay. And now we're going to do another set of triangles. Okay, and I'm going to use glitter white for this. And basically we're going to do on these same, let me think here what we're doing. Yeah, on these same pins, we're going to go upward. And so we're going to go like that. Okay? Just like so. All the way up. If you choose to do it like I was doing it, you could always do your single chain up the side like this, and then take this and pull the band over. Okay. I hear a UPS truck. Please stop at my house. I need restocked on my bath bomb supplies. I don't know if he's going to do it though. Okay. Not that that matters at all in this tutorial, but so you're going to do that all the way up the loom just like so. So now that we have that complete, we're going to do the center, which I'm going to do in, I don't know, are these called penguin? They're 600 count. I wish I had my black pearl, but I'm out of them. So these are kind of thin. I hope they're going to do okay, considering the rest of these are 300 count. So I don't know how it's going to affect it. It'll probably just take off the poofiness here. But what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Okay, if you're going to do 2 like very similar colors like I did on my white one, where I did the silk and the sweets, what you're going to want to do, let me put some bands down here. What I did was I did this one side with one color and this side with the other. And this side with the one color, this side with the other. So basically this is what we're going to do. We're going to go take this diagonal twice. And since I'm only using one color for the center, we're just going to just use the one. So that's basically all you're going to do, going up. This to the center, diagonally twice, diagonally twice. So they're like X's, but you're going to do the diagonal twice to get the X, okay? And then go the other direction. Okay, so do this all the way to the end, please. We're done. We're ready to turn the loom around. Okay. All right, so what we're going to need is a cap band on this peg, which is the 4th pin bar. And then I do believe we're going to need one here as well, the 2nd pin bar. Triple cap band. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and loom. So we're going to loom starting on this, because this is the top band, and we'll bring this to the center. Okay, let's see if I can get this to not twist so much. Okay, so since this was a top band, it went to the center. Now the next one that's on top is this one, but that's not the one we're wanting to get. We want to get this side. We're working from the right to the left. Okay, so we're going to have to go underneath this band to get this band. So we're going to go in the center here, pull that band back like this, grab this one, and we're going to bring it. Actually, so not true, so not true. Okay, we brought this one to the center. We need to go into here and bring this one to the center. Okay, then we're going to go back in the center and we're going to grab this one on the left. So we're going to go and grab this one on the left and bring it this way. The only one that's left is this one right here. Okay, so we're going to go back in the center, and this will catch all the bands and we'll bring it to the right. Okay, now let me do another one because I really royally messed that up. I'm going to start on the right hand side, bring it to the center. Okay, and then I'm going to go to this left hand side and grab it, bring it to the center. And then we want to work on this one next. It doesn't matter what order they're in, just do it the way that I'm doing it. Bring this one out to the left diagonally and this one to the right, and that will pick all the bands up. Okay, this right one to the center, go into here, get this left one to the center. Then we're going to go in the center and get this one and bring it out to the left, and then we're going to go back in the center and bring it out to the right. One more, and then I'll go off camera. Bring this one to the center, this one to the center. Go back in this center peg and be real careful you get the right band. You want to bring this out to the left, then go through all of them and bring this one out to the right. And we're going to do that pattern all the way up the loom. Okay, so let's go ahead. We need a cap band on these 2 pins. And I'll do a triple cap band on the first and the last pin bar. Okay, we're going to do our triangles. So we're going to go in through here, grab it, give it a little bit of a tug, and then bring it back to itself. And then just do it all the way around, just like that. Just going to bring it back to itself. It was pretty easy, just like so. We're going to do this side. Pull it out and just bring it back to itself. Like so, all the way to the end. Okay, so now we've got to come back and do these triangles here. So we're going to come in through the 2nd pin bar. Grab that band, give it a little bit of a pull, bring it back to itself, go to the next one, back to itself, pull, bring it back to itself, go into the next one, pull, back to itself. Okay, so you're going to do that all the way up the loom. Hold on, let me make sure that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I do believe it is. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be doing it. So over here, you're going to go in from the second pin bar from the right. You're going to grab that, give it a nice tug, pull it back to itself, go into the next one, pull it back to itself, go into the next one, pull it back to itself, go into the next one, pull it, and back to itself. Now these are 300 count bands and they work just fine, so just use a good quality stretchy band for that part. Okay, finish that for me all the way up the loom. We're at the home stretch. All we need now is a triple cap band right here in the center. And all we're going to do is our lovely little border going out to the left and then taking it up. Okay, now what's cool about this, and I'll show you over here with this design, I did not put a double border on it, but these gold bands here act like a double border kinda, so you can kinda see them up top, so that's kinda neat. But you're just going to follow your border all the way up. Do the same thing on this side. And then all the way up. Oops. By the way, my soap order did not come in from UPS, so still looming, just doing a few other things, making bath bombs, having a little fun with that. So hopefully none of you guys are mad at me. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos that I post. But go ahead and take your border all the way to the top and meet me at the top with a C-clip and we'll take this puppy off the loop. Okay, I've done the border all the way to the center here. I'm going to put my hook through these bands. Put a band on my hook, pull it towards me so it doesn't get cut on any of them bands, caught on any of those bands. And I'm going to put it on my hook. Then I'm going to take a C-clip and put it through those two bands. And now it's secure and I can take it off. You can always look on the side to see if everything's been loomed up. That's how I found my big mix-up on one of my last bracelets I did. And I had to take it all apart. Okay, so loosen the tension on both sides. That's basically how I like to do it. You don't have to. You can just take it off each peg going all the way up. But I'm going to take it off the side first on both sides. Okay, and then I'm going to just start taking it off the center pegs all the way up the loom. So I'm going to go off camera and take this off, and then I shall be back. Just took it off the loom, and yes, it looks nice, but I'm going to have to fix all my bands and all my beads. Look at those beads. I will have to fix those, but what I'm wanting to do is fix these bands down the center because I want the black, just the black showing. You see, versus down here, I kind of want it to look like this up here. So I'm going to go through and fix all my bands, and I'm going to make sure all this gold part is showing. So I'll just go through, pull it, give it a little twist or a pull, and that makes everything stick up the way that I want it in that gold. And then I'll go through and do the same thing with underneath. I probably will do the underneath bands first before the top. And then I'm going to fix my bands by pulling my beads using my fingernail, not my, using my finger instead of my fingernails. I'm using my fingernails to grasp this part and then using my fingers to pull it onto the band because I want it to lay like so versus like this. Okay, so this is the original design of mine, and like I said, I just did this earlier in this color. I just absolutely love it. This is like the all-time best, best color ever. But this is the Timeless Elegance, This one's not so elegant, but that's okay. And I'm going to try to find a nice little charm to put in the center to tie on. But anyhow, I think it'll look lovely once I get it all taken care of. So hopefully you will be able to make one of these Timeless Elegance bracelets, and give me a thumbs up, and if you like the video, and also follow me on Instagram as Artisan Loom, and Facebook as Artisan Loom Bead Queen, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to see more videos. Okay, well, until the next tutorial, take care now, guys. Bye.